Hey guys, Break here. Welcome back to day 66 of the Gold Cap Challenge. Today I thought I'd show you a day in the life of a gold maker, so I'll be going through my daily routine and showing you what I do to make gold on a daily basis. So I'd like to start off by opening the mail, and it's been a couple of days since I opened it, so we've got a decent amount, 185k in this first lot. Now obviously the new patch has come out, which means everything is selling really well, especially flasks, but also gear. The new crafted gear, well, any crafted gear is selling really well because the obliterum cap has been raised, so anything that was previously went up to like 880, I think it now goes up to 900 or 890. Anyway, you can get pretty good gear from obliterum, so all the crafted gear is selling a lot better than usual. Also sold a minion of Grumpus that I've been holding on to for 80k. So that's 280,000 in the first lot of mail, and we have another 240,000 here. Again, flasks, or another minion of Grumpus, a load of potions, and a load of gear. Basically gear and potions are my main sellers at the moment. Obviously glyphs and Vantus runes always sell, but gear and potions are selling a lot better than usual, and it's looking to be really profitable at the moment. So that's 520k so far, and now another 220 glyphs, enchants, a vial of the sands, and a load of gear, flasks, tome of illusions. Vantus runes always sell well. Look, someone bought every single tome of illusion. That often happens actually. If you're the cheapest on every tome, sometimes you can sell all of them at once. Is really nice. Gets you a ton of gold. Look, Tome of Outland selling for 8k at the moment. And another 23k. Again, a load of gear. So that was about 800k in the past couple of days, and I haven't even been playing. I've just literally been selling things. Again, look, an 835 neck. These usually never sell, and now they're selling for 20k. Costs like 5k to make, so you're making crazy profits on them. So yeah, all I'm going to do now is go to my various alts which have all the different professions and just run a simple TSM, crafting, gathering from the auction house, and yeah, we'll see how much we can make just by going through each of my three main alts. Yeah, what I was talking about earlier about the obliterum gear going up, that also saw a spike in obliterum prices. It's probably too late for you if you're watching this now, but a lot of people cashed in on obliterum because no one knew the cap was going to get raised, so suddenly the price of obliterum shot up and some people reset the market and made a ton of gold. I personally didn't, as I said, I wasn't really playing when this all happened, but I know a lot of people did, so congrats if that was you. So on my first alt we can make 280k profit from 230 cost. So over 100% profit. It's really nice, and it's actually more profit than that because a lot of that profit is from Vantus runes, tranquil mines and glyphs, and TSM only takes the auction house price of the pigments, but I can get pigments a lot cheaper from mass milling. So, and I already have a load of pigments actually. Where are they? Here they are. So I'm actually going to be making a lot more profit than that, but still really, really nice. Just going to go to the auction house. Oh, sorry. First of all, I press gather. I'm going to ignore alts. Start gathering. There we go. Auctioning. Oh, I have to open the auction house again. There we go. Buy items. And we will quickly buy up everything, craft it all, and that's 300k profit in no time. You may think, oh, there's no way you're going to make that amount of profit, it's going to take ages to sell, etc. But this is literally enchants and glyphs, things that sell really quick. It's not like we're selling transmog or anything like that, so this is actually going to be really, really nice profit. Just buying all this out. I'm using a mouse wheel macro. Watch my TSM for Noobs guide. If you don't have TSM or haven't used the macro, makes everything so much quicker. So yeah, TSM wants me to buy the roseate pigments for 44 gold each, 850 of them, but we are going to go see how much they actually cost through mass milling. Okay, it might not be cheaper today because all the herbs have shot up, unsurprisingly, because of the new patch. Didn't really think about that. So we just bought 20 Dreamleaf for 300, so that's 2 for 30, 1 for 15. You mill 5 at once, so that will be 75 gold per mill. And we will see how much pigment we get from 75 gold, if you guys know what I mean. So here we go. So we got 2 roseates. 2 roseates for 75 gold. That's 1 roseate for 35. So yeah, it is already cheaper than what it's selling for. I could get Aethril, which is even cheaper. But look, I also got a sallow pigment, which sell for 100 gold. If we do it again, we will see, again, 2 and 1. So it's a lot more profitable than just buying them straight out. So I'm going to buy up a load of these, mass mill them, and I will use those roseate pigments. We get about 2 per 5, so I need 800, so that will be around 2,000 Dreamleaf, 10 stacks, won't take too long. The other good thing about Dreamleaf is it can proc the little pods, which give you even more pigments, so really good. So there we go, just mass milled all that. Now I've got easily enough roseate and also 36 of these pods, and each pod gives me chance of another pod and more roseates and sallows. So Dreamleaf is usually the way to go. Even if it's expensive at the moment, it's still going to be a lot better than buying the pigments outright. So yeah, we'll just buy up the remaining mats and get crafting. We're crafting every day. Oh look, just got to 800 enchanting. I don't think you get anything for that, but still. So there we go, we craft a lot of stuff. We go on to TSM and we mail, not alchemy because that'll send my things I need, but we mail everything else to my bank alt, mail selected groups, and that is just going to free up some space. We will then make the rest of my things, Codex and Tome of Tranquil Minds, they always sell well, and yeah. So if any of you are scribes, I suggest you get the bulk buy add-on, because instead of buying in stacks of 100, it lets you buy in whatever stack you want. I type in 1,600. Look, it just buys them all. Really simple. And there we go. I've got everything. I can now make my things. I'll make my staffs first. These are transmog items that you can get in the Twilight Highlands. Well, you get some of the mats you need for them in the Twilight Highlands, and then you craft them, and they actually sell really well because they're kind of cool looking transmogs that are pretty unique. And with the new Trial of Style out, it's going to be pretty good time for transmog sellers. I'm probably going to start running some transmog runs. I know I don't usually farm, but I quite like transmog farming. It's kind of enjoyable and quite profitable. Now sometimes there will not be what you want on the auction house. For example, really want Maelstrom crystals to create my Tome of Illusions, but there aren't any on the auction house. But you can do a disenchant search. You just press shopping, go to crafting, type in the Maelstrom crystal, and then you can just buy anything that can be disenchanted into Maelstrom crystals. So it's just one extra step, but it can save you a lot of gold. I mean, I could even post these onto the auction house once they're disenchanted, but probably not much point in that because I need to craft. But yeah, never forget about the disenchant search. It's always very useful. Can also do the same with the large brilliant shards, which I've just done as well. And yeah, it's just a bit of an easier way to get the materials. Usually I wouldn't bother doing this, but they are selling so well at the moment, the Tome of Illusions, and there's such good profit from them that I feel I can't miss out. Look at this, 8,000 gold profit per Tome of Illusion Cataclysm. And that's mostly because the Maelstrom crystals are just, there aren't any on the auction house at the moment, and not many people do the disenchanting search. So very rewarding. So there we go, all done with this guy. Again, I will send all the items I just crafted to my bank alt, and we will move on to the next guy. So the main problem, as I always say, with Legion is getting enough Blood of Sargeras on my alts. I need 20 bloods on this guy. If you look, the Saber's Eyes and the gems, they're all selling for ridiculous profits. Look at the Dawnlight, quick Dawnlights, 3k profit per gem. So it's really important I get bloods, and oh look, I have none. Now I believe you can now exchange order resources for bloods. I'm not sure how that works, but I'll look into that. I don't know if it's just on the PTR or if it's going to be on live already. I'm not certain. What I am certain about is I need to get farming some bloods ASAP, but yeah. Because look at that, 884k from 200k spent on this guy. And that's mostly down to the gems, also to the... Oh wow, well it's also down to those. Look at that, 500k, really skewing my results. So yeah, don't always believe the profits. I'm actually going to remove that from my group because that's going to annoy me. 500k profit from some flashing Pandarian garnets. Wow. See, TSM is a great add-on, but you can never fully trust it. Okay, I just deleted a couple of groups or subgroups which were skewing my results. Anyway, 276k, and if you look, that's all realistic sales and quick sales from the gems and also from the blacksmithing, particularly the gear which is selling so well at the moment. A couple of old pieces of transmog gear which also sell quite well. But there you go. That is what I'm going to be crafting. As I say, I'm going to go try farm up some Blood of Sargeras as well, because that could be really useful on this character. I just wish they offered more ways of trading bloods between characters. Like I've got over 200 on my main. I wish they would let me sort of, you know, make them Battle.net account bound. It would be so much more useful. Like I say, it's nice when the blood world quests are up. They give you like 10, but as you can see, there's one that gives 2, one that gives 1, and that's it. I mean, I've got the shoulder enchant as well, but even then that probably will only give me 2 or 3, so it's very annoying. I hope they do something about that. I think this whole order resources thing is a good start, but who knows. So it turns out the new hotfix might be working. If I press buy, okay, it's not working. I thought it might. Don't really understand. I saw some videos of other people doing it, but maybe it just hasn't been implemented properly yet. And they were on the PTR. They never said they were on the PTR, so either I'm just bugged or their videos were incorrect. Maybe I'm just bugged. Very annoying, this. Okay, so it finally let me buy them. I went and did some world quests, got a few bloods, and then let me buy some more, so that was good. Bit weird, but whatever. I've now got a reasonable amount of bloods for the first lot of stuff, so I can start my crafting. This is so weird. These Saber's Eyes are actually cheaper than their crafting cost on the auction house. And if we look at the Saber's my gems, look, most of them are going for way above what the Saber's Eye costs. So it's just free gold. How weird. So there we go, then we just get crafting. Like I said, the necks are selling really well at the moment. That's 20k profit for this neck, and they usually sell pretty quick. Same with the rings, and obviously the Saber's Eyes. I bought them for 3k each, they sell for 7k each. And you just cut them straight, so that's just a joke. Can't believe I've managed to get that. Also means I don't have to spend my bloods, which is really nice, because I'm going to be running low on those soon. Again, Saber's Eye of Intellect, these sell for 6k each. Again, I bought them for 3k each. Not bad at all. Dawnlight Band. Some Mercurial Adamantite. So obviously some of this stuff sells slower than others, the old world stuff, but it still sells. All of this sells, which is good. But you've got to be careful, like the Masterful Shadow Rubies here, they're going to cost a load of Blood of Sargeras, but hardly make me any profit. So I'm just going to completely ignore those and move on to the next lot, because there's no point wasting my gold. I've set my Hearthstone to the Ironhorn Enclave because I'm a blacksmith, and that's where the forge is to make the demon steel bars. So time to get crafting the blacksmithing stuff. As I said before, some of this stuff is old world transmog, which sells slowly, but most of the profitable stuff is the demon steel laystone stuff, which is selling really well. I'm not going to be making too much because I already have loads in my guild bank. When I was leveling blacksmithing, that's what I used to make them, so I've still got a load there. But either way, it's going to be pretty decent. As you can see, this little session's got me to 200, what was it, 250, 270k? Something like that when it all sells. Most of it sells reasonably quick, so that's all good. See, this is what I was saving the bloods for. Instead of getting 200 gold profit per blood, which I would have got from the gems, I'm getting like 2,000 gold profit per blood, making the demon steel greaves. And same again, once we're done with the crafting, we just send it over to my bank alt and move on to my final alt, which is my alchemist. Now I'm not sure the alchemist is going to get too much use because the herbs are so pricey at the moment, and I already have quite a few potions in the bank, so we'll see if TSM's telling me to craft anything. Okay, I take it back. On my alchemist and leatherworker, spend 1.1 mil, 1.2 mil and get 670k. Now that's from a lot of crafted leatherworking gear, a lot of potions, and also the Vial of the Sands, which is selling well at the moment. So there we go, Vial of the Sands can now be crafted. It says 32k each, it's more like 40k each actually, because I have Transmute, Master, etc. Got everything reasonably cheaply, so that's good. Running really low on bag space, so having to send off all the leatherworking stuff as I create it. The Potion of Old War makes me a killing. I get 180 gold, sorry, profit per potion. That's with my operation, which calculates the fact that I have rank 3, so it often procs extra. But yeah, it's really nice. And again, once you've made what you want, I just send it all over to my bank alt. Then I log on to my bank alt. We've got another 46k that have sold since we've been away, and obviously all the items that I've been sending over, and that's all we do. Open it all up, start posting all to the auction house, and that's not sure how much we've made, but if you add it all together it'll be close to 1 million gold, I reckon. So 1 million gold, and it really didn't take long, just a bit of gathering. Do that every couple of days and yeah, we're sorted. Then all you have to do is constantly cancel and repost to make sure you're the lowest to make sure everything sells quicker, but even that doesn't take too long. And there we go. But yeah, that's it guys, a day in the life of a gold maker. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.